Welcome back to Houston Life. It is Wonder Week here at Children's Museum, and we are honoring the life and the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And Henry Yao, you always do such a great job with the Children's Museum, just kind of educating your guests at a young age on really impactful events, and that's exactly what you guys are doing for Dr. King this week.
Absolutely. Well, we want to definitely show kids and families that the civil rights movement wasn't too long ago, that it just happened quite a few years ago, but its legacy survives today. But it wasn't because of Dr. King that we're able to live all these freedoms that all these kids have today. So,
and you know what's great is that I do love children learning about these things in school, but there are some kids that might not be there on that day, right? And so this is another great place right here in Houston that they can come and learn these lessons.
Absolutely. So we're celebrating full Wonder Week in honor of Dr. King this entire week, and we're basically showing kids different activities, what dreams mean and why are they so important, and what is the significance and how to make them happen, right? So that is kind of what we're doing. So I do have a couple of different activities.
Yeah, let's talk about the activities that are going to be here.
So of course, this is a peace dove. The kids use their hands, and the idea here is to ask kids what does peace mean to them. You know, what is a world with peace, right? Because peace can mean so many different things to so many different people, but all of their thoughts matter, and so that's why we have different options.
That's a great idea. I love that one.
Another one that we have is a Star Promise.
Okay.
It is sort of like a pledge about being good, you know, but what does it mean to be good, right? Not only helping them in the community, but maybe helping in your house, maybe helping a sibling, helping a friend. So you do those little pledges and you basically complete their promises.
And you know what? This is so nice because sometimes kids might not get asked these questions, right? So it's important to ask them these things.
Correct. My favorite one is this one. This is I Have a Dream Cloud, and it has got all these like little strips with like, what are all the dreams, right?
It's funny that you only have 6 right there. They probably can give you like 25.
Yeah, absolutely. But each is very important because, you know, like Dr. King said, it all starts with a dream, and that idea is implanted in how many like steps you have to get to complete your dream. So this is super, super important. What's amazing about this is that we put it on a wall. So all the kids will like write their dreams and put them and stick them on a wall and see everybody's dreams as well.
I love it. I love it. Those are such great activities. Now, speaking of dream, actor Steve, now you are an educator, an actor, of course. You have performed the I Have a Dream speech for many years. Why is this such an important place, you think, for kids to come and learn about Dr. Martin Luther King?
Because it's right in their community, first of all. Having something close to you where you can come and have a really good time, but get educated at the same time is a big win. And yes, I've been doing this speech here for about 18 years, believe it or not. And it's always a really personal thing for me. My grandfather was a civil rights activist in Port Arthur, Texas. I became a member of the NAACP at a very young age. And around this time of year, it reminds me of him and what he did for us in our small community. And, you know, seeing how Dr. King did what he did on the national level reminds me of my grandfather.
That's so wonderful.
Yeah.
Now, we've got a special treat for some of our viewers today. I asked so very nicely, can you perform a little bit of the speech for us? Can you give us a little bit of that today?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I think I can do a little bit.
I'm going to give you this microphone. You can take it away.
I'm going to get my voice ready.
Okay.
I have a dream that one day that this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.
I know my very minimal applause is very tiny, but wow.
I kind of paused there. I didn't know if you want
Goosebumps. No, you can go on and on. Thank you for sharing just a little portion of that reenactment. It's amazing. Henry, come on back over. cmhouston.org for all the information on Wonder Week here at the Children's Museum. Is there anything else that you want our viewers to know ahead of time?
I just want to tell them how important it is for kids to know the history. It is not just African American history, it's everybody's history.
Absolutely. We include everybody. That is the big dream I think we can all agree on.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you guys very, very much for all the info. I'm going to put a link up at HoustonLife.tv. Houston Life will be right back.